A customer bought a $300. He finally sent back the item. Area says refund your buyer and off, so I had to respond. I did not send a CD, and I called this police precinct in Michigan. He said, con artist sent me. You want to see what the item he sent back was? He said it was going to be a CD, and it's not a CD. Ew, it is nasty. It is disgusting. It is like, hey everybody, welcome back. My name is Ramsey. Today we have an update about our little eBay scammer who has decided to send an item back. I'll show you what item he sent back. He's trying to call me a con man and all these fun things, and let's get into it. Okay, so first off, people that are not familiar with the situation, long story short, a customer bought a $300 vinyl record from me, sealed, vintage, 40 plus years old. He got the item, messaged me right when he purchased the item and said, 15 years waiting for this album to find it sealed, so excited, whatever he said. I have a full story on my original video if you want to go there. So the guy got the order, and then 3 weeks later asked for a refund, shows a picture to eBay of a CD I sent. I did not send a CD. I don't have CDs here. I mean, I have like 4 or 5 CDs here. The rest are all PC games. Never sell them, very rarely at least. And I made 2 videos on YouTube, one finding the item and one me like months later selling the item. So there's that. So if you're familiar with the situation or not, I reported him to the government site, ic3.gov fraud. I reported him to USPS mail service, and I called this police precinct in Michigan. And I sent him all the messages and screenshots of me doing these things, and he finally sent back the item. Do you want to see what the item he sent back was? He said it was going to be a CD, and it's not a CD. So first off, he didn't even send it back in the original box, because this is the original box. They're nice, really thick when they're closed. This is like trash. So he sent back a vinyl. And he sent back Sagittarius, the same actual album with all the little cover spots and all the stuff I had. So, but it's not sealed anymore, so it's lost over half of its value, if not more. The vinyl itself is either not the same vinyl or he used it for 3 weeks. And I'm having to show eBay all this stuff too. But look at this thing. Hair all over it. I mean, I don't know about you, but I don't have long blonde or white hair, whatever that is. You can tell. I mean, look at that. Is that a new conditioned vinyl to you? Sealed? No. So he messed with it, did something to it. Whatever he did, I don't know. But here's the thing. He said I sent him the wrong item. His case was that I sent him a CD. Then how all of a sudden after I threatened him, he's sending back a vinyl that was obviously used now. Interesting. So it sounds like to me I scared the customer just enough where he didn't want to send back the CD. So I got the item in yesterday, and eBay asked for an area that says refund your buyer or report your buyer, whatever it is. I obviously sent a report to eBay and said, hey, this guy originally said he had the wrong item. And then I called him out on it and showed him all the stuff I'm reporting him to, and said the vinyl he sent back is opened, not the same vinyl. And if it is the same vinyl, it is completely not new. It is nasty. It is disgusting. It is like, I don't know where you can grade that. I'll grade it later if I can get the stuff off there. So this is the first time I've had to not refund a buyer when they sent the item in because it is completely wrong. And I think once it's happened and it was like something so like $10 worth where I was like, I'm going to give him his money and block him. I blocked him. This is $300, so I'm not going to, lights going off. So this is $300, so I'm definitely going to fight it. This is what happened about an hour or two later, and this is the comment I got, my first negative review in like over a year. This is what it is. He said, con artist sent me a horrible copy of a record trying to pass it off as unsealed. It was resealed and damage was apparent in his photos even. I sent back and he's trying to say I didn't. Hank God, I guess he likes Hank Williams. I have video and pictures of everything. I even sealed and sent it in front of Postman. Okay, so first off, real quick, everything he's saying was in the pictures. The drill hole, that means it was an unsold copy back in the day. So when record stores or whoever's selling the item has a whole bunch of albums, they can't sell them, they send them back to the manufacturer and they do a hole punch in there, and it's still a sealed album, all that stuff. I even put it in my descriptions for every single vinyl I sell. So definitely wasn't my problem. He didn't read it. He doesn't know what the actual drill hole is. I don't expect people to know what that is. That's why I put it in the description. Here's the thing, just on the sealed vinyl category from the same storage locker, I sold over, I don't know, 400 or 500 at least, just the sealed ones, not including used copies, and never had a problem. Always get good reviews about it. Also, really, I shouldn't even be defending my stance, because the drill hole album or not, whatever it is, he already said he got the wrong item and showed a picture of a CD. Does anybody in their right mind, if they're looking for a holy grail or some kind of movie or VHS or whatever it is they've been looking for 15 years, if they get the wrong item in, are they going to wait 3 freaking weeks to report it was the wrong item? Come on, $300. So usually I wouldn't really respond like this on a negative feedback. I'd probably be more cordial, but I was a little more aggressive. So I did call eBay first to see if they can get the negative comment taken off, because you know, the whole thing's in limbo still right now, so there's no money going back and forth yet. So I couldn't get it taken off, so I had to respond a little more aggressive than I usually am. Customer asked for a refund and said I sent the wrong item, submitted a picture of a CD instead of a vinyl. 3 weeks after getting the item, I messaged customer and told them I reported him to USPS fraud and IC3 Gov. Also called local police department. I let him know I have a YouTube channel of me finding the item, all the stuff I told you earlier. So I wish I could have went more in depth with the response, but with eBay's little response area, it only gives you 500 characters. So I try my best. The grammar's not amazing, but I try to cut things here and there. I could have added a lot more. Hopefully it gets taken down, because I hate having negative reviews. I love solving problems, making the customer happy. So to have a negative review over somebody who's truly conning me is really sad. So on the phone on eBay, I've talked to him twice about the situation. Once about a week ago, and then once yesterday. The original lady I talked to was awesome, super nice. They were both nice, but this lady was basically told me I am probably going to win the case, because the guy it's a newer account, only like 6 months old. I've never had any problem before like this, which is true. The second guy yesterday, a week later, when the refund actually came in, he was nice, but he wasn't giving me thorough answers, and he wasn't really sure about the case, obviously. I think I got a different person. He wasn't in America. He was overseas somewhere. He definitely did his due diligence, talked to different departments for me, try to get answers. So far, eBay's been awesome about this whole situation. But yeah, I want to keep you guys updated. So far right now, eBay sent me an email this morning saying we need more information about the case, and I need like a longer descriptive story about it, everything that happened. So I'm going to fill that out later tonight when I'm more relaxed and calmed down. I'm not going to do it when I'm in the shuffle and buffle in here, and it is super hot in here. So I'm really hoping this goes in my favor. $300 is a lot right now, considering it's been just so slow for so many months now. Having a good week this week, thank God. I'm about to start pulling a decent amount of orders. Well, that's the story for now. If you want to find out what happens next, make sure to follow me. I'll definitely do a 3-parter, I'm guessing, the final conclusion to all this, unless it gets dragged out longer. If you could like the video, I'd greatly appreciate it. And if you want to see what I find next, what I sell next, how many scammers I got to put up with, make sure to follow me. Take care. Bye.